Today's 2019 Hot Wheels H-Case Super Showcase is brought to you by these guys. As always, they are the ones who sent these models. Two cases at once, G and H. This is Wheel Collectors. There is a link down below if you're interested in finding these models. G cases are hitting stores. I've heard of them being found in Targets, but I'm assuming H case is right behind it because Wheel Collectors got both cases at the exact same time, G and H. Like I said in the G case showcase that I only did yesterday, we've done the rapid unboxing where Wheel Collectors opened it. We did the case report where they took photographs of everything in the case. Now we're doing the Super Showcase because I have the Super Treasure Hunt from that Mattel sent. And then I'll do the full unboxing from A&J here later in the week. Tons and tons and tons to do, but we're going to talk about the highlights. These are the models that I picked from the H case to highlight, and we are going to get right to it. We'll get to this in a second. The Supers, I think you're most interested in these new models. We'll get to those too. So let's put these over here. Let's get to the other highlights that I thought were worth looking at. Number one, actually, let's say this is number 1 and 2. We have 2 Dodge pickups in this case. We have a recolor of the 87 Dodge D100. It came in a tan color to start. And now we have it in this gunmetal gray with the green trim, which I think looks really, really cool. This is a really neat casting. I hope you guys are collecting, at least appreciate it. That's a really, really cool casting. And then the other one is this one, the 1978 Dodge Little Red Express truck. Now this one, if you remember, I actually showcased the Little Red Express when they did the 50th Favorites version, right? And I said, I don't need any other versions because the Little Red Express was exactly that. It was a red truck, had the same deco, and these like little these exhausts on the side and everything. But this is just an absolutely beautiful version of a Dodge pickup. Really straightforward. I might have to add this one to the collection. I was not going to, but this one, especially with those disc wheels, I think I need to. So that is the Little Red Express. 2 Dodge trucks. Isn't that cool? Real quickly, too, anything Golf is interesting. This is a recolor of the 68 Chevy Nova. First one came in the standard Golf colors, the light blue. This one is a recolor in white. We've seen that when they've done the recolors. We've seen Zamac recolors. We've definitely seen the white recolor on several Golf models. So this one is not a surprise at all. Got those out of the way. One recolor well, there's several recolors, but one new model recolor. It is this one, the 18 Copo Camaro SS. If you want to look at the first version, it was this one. I'm so used to this generation of Camaro Hot Wheels doing it that I forgot this was a new model. I had to go back and grab it to put it in my new model collection. But this one is actually based on a real car, the Copo Camaro, that Hot Wheels has, I believe. And now they've recolored it in blue. So same deco, just, different look, definitely different look with the wheels in chrome and the blue trim. So I'll add that one to my new model collection. 2 JDM models, another recolor, Nissan Fairlady Z in blue. This one debuted in yellow with black 5-spoke wheels. Now it is blue. Same deco, the Nismo deco on the side, which looks cool. That one's really nice. Shark nose, right? So like a nice. I just like that they're doing a lot of clean decos this year. And then, how about this one? From the HW Speed Graphics series, it is the Mazda RX-7, older generation RX-7, right? And I love the use of the lace wheels here. So great color, Coney deco, because it's Speed Graphics, of course, and then these kind of copper or bronze lace wheels. The lace wheels always seem to add. I'm a big fan of those. I like that the tires are low profile, but not too low profile, if that makes any sense. Looks really nice on that casting. And that's definitely one of the highlights. All right, let's get to these highlights. 2 new castings, and of course the Super Treasure Hunt that we need to get to. The regular Treasure Hunt in this one, by the way, is it's the one that's kind of loosely based on the Honda Racer. Didn't get that one. Forgot to ask for it. So you guys can look that up. Let's start here. 2018 Honda Civic Type R. And you might say, well, didn't we just see a Honda Civic Type R released? We did. A couple of years ago, Hot Wheels released the 2016 Honda Civic Type R. Don't confuse it with the 2018, two different generations. This white one is super nice. I love that they did the front and rear deco on this one. Makes it so I don't need any others. I know they did the cool Bismoto one, but I really like this white version. And now a nice plain stock red version of the newest Honda Civic Type R. Ryo Sada designed this one as well. He's the Honda nut of the design team. You can see one of the, not that this is that only Ryo does it, but Ryo likes to put the side mirrors on when he can. He can't always do it, but he likes to do it. And you can see that he did a really nice job. I think the 2018 Type R is such a step up from the 2016. It just has a better look to it, in my opinion. You guys could disagree with me, and if you do, let me know in the comments. But that one is beautiful, and it's just a nice pair having the two Civic Type R's together. I'm really happy about that. You guys have just been waiting for this, haven't you? McLaren Senna. This has been on a lot of people's want lists, and I think it's great that Hot Wheels did this one. And what a nice casting. You know, I've had mixed opinions on Hot Wheels McLaren castings. Some have really been great, others not so much. This one I'm going to put in the great category. Yeah, the spoiler might be a little thick, but that's what they have to do. I still think they've done a nice job of it. Now, before we look at it, I don't typically compare brands in these videos, in these showcase videos, but there's been an interest in this one. This is the Mini GT McLaren Senna, which I showcased a while ago, and it is a stunner. It's really, really well done. That's a collector brand, is Mini GT. So you can see this one, you know, the details in the spoiler, the side mirrors, everything. It's pretty fantastic. It didn't get the back deco, which I thought was interesting. But other than that, it's a beautiful casting. And when you put it with the Hot Wheels, this is very similar. If you remember a while ago, was it the Lamborghini Huracan? I can't remember the name of the model, but they did it. Then I compared it to Kyosho, and darn if Hot Wheels didn't get it really close. Ryo actually did a showcase on this model on the when we previewed it from the convention. He said it was a very difficult one to execute, but they did a wonderful job. If you notice too, like the window piece goes down, just like the Senna, and has that kind of, it's see-through, and you can see the interior from the side, which is cool from the side doors. So rear deco done on this one, not the headlights. I know that's kind of a bummer. Some of you have mentioned you didn't like that the headlights were done the way they were. I think considering all the other details and how they had to do it, this is pretty good. So maybe a premium version with the headlights tampoed at least, and that would be cool. But that is the McLaren Senna. I'm digging that one. That's a McLaren I will collect. All right. You always got to finish when I have them with the Super Treasure Hunt. This was sent by Mattel. I want to make that very clear. All the other models sent by Wheel Collectors. Mattel sends me the Supers when they can so I can showcase them for you so you can see what they are supposed to look like, because some other things get out there. But it is the 68 Mercury Cougar. Really happy to see this one as a Super. This is, as far as muscle cars go, I've really liked this actual Cougar casting. Has a bit of a low profile, sits low, has a cool spoiler on the back. I really like it. So this is the regular version. It's kind of a burnt olive, matte green, which I don't know if I would have predicted the Super to look the way it does, but this one's nice as it is. I collect this casting any version, so this one definitely goes in the collection, Super or not. And then we'll compare it with this. The Super Treasure Hunt in also, I guess you could call it a Spectre Flame Olive. It's more of like a forest green maybe. But the flame color stays the same. The paint does not. No additional deco outside of the TH on this one. But 5-spoke reel riders, which I like when they're done this way in the kind of the dark color. Everything else is the same. But that's a really pretty Super. And I think those of you who come across it will be happy to see it. All right. Always fun to open Super Treasure Hunts. Always fun to showcase Another case. H case is loaded with the Senna, the Honda, some cool recolors. That's a great case in my opinion. That RX-7 is cool. You guys tell me what you think down below in the comments. Tell me what cars you're going to pursue. And I don't know when this will be out. I'm assuming we can see this now. If Wheel Collector's already got theirs, I'm assuming the stores will see theirs. So keep your eyes open. It will be in store soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.